Hi, friends. Happy Monday. It is Monday. And it's December 7th. It is Monday, December 7th. And we've got two really good books. This first is called ABCers. Let's read this together. Ooh, look at the opening pictures. ABCers. It says A is for arm linkers. Like when we link our arms with a friend. B is for book readers. See everybody reading the books together? C is for color drawers. Oh, sidewalk chalk, how cool. D is for dog walkers. See them walking the dog there? E is for eek squealers. Oh, that's a fun one. F is for friend greeters. Oh, that's good. Greeting friends. G is for giggle givers. H is for hot dog eaters. Yummy. I is for ice cream lickers. Ooh, I love ice cream. J is for jump takers. See, you're taking a jump right there. K is for kitten petters. Ooh, and I got a kitten right there. Or a few kittens. L is for lap sitters. See them sitting in the lap? M is for monkey bar climbers. See them climbing the monkey bars there? N is for noisemakers. Oh, it's fun to make noise. Cheering and having fun. O is for owie getters. See how they fell right there? Owie. P is for piggyback riders. Wow, fun. Q is for question askers. Ooh, asking questions. R is for race runners. S is for song singers. Oh, it's always fun to sing. T is for tiptoe dancers. U is for umbrella sharers. V is for veggie growers. W is for water splashers. Ooh, wow, look at them splashing the water on the next page. How cool. X is for xylophone plinkers. Y is for yarn stretchers. Z is for snoozers. So see him sleeping right here, taking a nap. Yeah. What a busy day. Z is ZN. That was great. It was called the ABCers. And I have another book here, and I just loved this book. It was so charming, and it was called Those Summers. And this book is about remembering summer. Wow, look at the opening pages. Beautiful. Those summers. I remember those summers we'd pile all sweaty into the car for the long drive to the seashore, to the big shady house we shared with our relatives. There's their summer beach house they shared. What fun. On weekends, our numbers multiplied, and we filled the beaches. The cousins romped for hours in the blazing sun and the blinding sea. So everyone's coming to the beach. The visiting aunts and uncles threw quoits and showed off their handstands, while the rest stuffed themselves under shady umbrellas that weren't quite big enough. Everybody's playing games and having fun at the ocean. But on weekdays, when the visitors were gone and the fathers were back at work in the cities, we had the beach to ourselves. We'd dive into the waves and dive out of the waves and get tumbled over and knocked down, and we'd splash and choke on salt water from laughing too much. We stayed in so long, the shadows changed directions. We stayed in until shivers rattled our teeth, until our fingers puckered and our lips turned dark as blueberries. Then we'd roll in the hot sand like fish cakes. We'd get covered up and dug into our ears. Lashes and teeth were gritty from kicking sand. Yeah, getting sand everywhere. Our stomachs were clocks that knew just when their mothers would come skimming over the burning hot sand like a mirage, carrying their baby and heavy bags of lunch. We'd laugh and drink lemonade and slap at mosquitoes and eat the sandy sandwiches so perfectly named. The glistening sea beckoned, but we knew the rules that kept us on dry land for an hour so we wouldn't get cramps and drown. Oh yeah, you gotta stay in after you eat. We'd dart along the shore and study bird tracks and collect as many of the billions of shells that were there. Our bathing suits' caps could barely hold on, filled with shells, clam shells and scallops and razors and rowboats. The cool water rippled over our thin legs, and our mothers would call out, "Not so deep!" Minnows flickered like shadows around our ankles, and sand crabs vanished quicker than we could scoop them up. Oh, such fun at the beach. We played catch and babies in the air and drew pictures in the smooth, wet sand and poured buckets of water on our sizzling toes. When the all clear sounded and the baby was asleep, the mothers would come in too, and they tippy-toed as if the seawater were made of broken glass. Cautious, giggling, rubbing their knees and arms and faces long after we'd plunged in and out and in again. See the mothers being careful. They bobbed over the waves and screamed with a giant breaker caught them underway. The children, the children! They called our names and counted our heads until they were satisfied we were all okay. The worst word we knew was undertow. That's when the sudden, sly, stormy sea could clutch you and pull you in too deep, too fast. But that never happened to us. The best was the sand castles and forts we dug and built with ramps and towers and moats and blockades, and water dripped from our fingertips like long glistening fingernails. We oozed droplets of liquid sand beneath our fingers to form turrets that rose higher and even higher. So there's their sand castles right there. Isn't that cool? When it was cold or rainy, we stayed indoors and read or played Chinese checkers, or we bundled up over our smooth skin and walked to the bay, where wavelets lapped against the pier, and it smelled of tar and clams and barnacle and seaweed. Isn't that beautiful? And who could forget the boardwalk? Our arms linked, not to separate in the crowd. The lights, the rides, the organ music, it drew us in as if by magic. So this is the boardwalk at the beach. There were fast rides and dark tunnel rides and a giant sliding board that seemed to start in the clouds. There was this sticky, sweet smell of saltwater taffy and cotton candy and apples on a stick. Wow, look at all those great foods. On Fridays, late at night after dinner, we huddled in terror around the radio for our favorite program. See how they all seem kind of scared right there listening to the radio? We pressed close for safety, and as a door creaked and the shadow's menacing laugh filled the room, the big cousins would laugh from fright, so the little cousins would not be afraid. And sometimes they pinched their legs so they'd jump. Oh, that's not nice. See him pinching her leg? Oh my goodness. We dreamed about the shadow, but the new day protecting us. We'd be back in the squinting sun, back in the sparkling ocean, back to another carefree day. I remember those summers. The end. Ooh, and look at the last picture. Wasn't that great? That was called Those Summers. That was a great book. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends. See you later.